Like you guys, right?
Yes.
Welcome back to Up North at 4. Joining us, it's Marsha Doud and Harriet Walker, members of the Million Penny Parade Committee, and it's here. It's finally here this weekend. And I think this one is extra special because if I'm not mistaken, this year marks the 70th anniversary of the Million Penny Parade taking place. Marsha, I know this is one of those events that is near and dear to a lot of people's hearts in the Northwoods. What makes this so special for you?
Well, 70 years ago, 17 kids got the idea to collect 1 million pennies. And in 104 school days, they were able to collect that 1 million pennies from all over the world. And 70 years later, we're still telling the story.
Yeah. And obviously there is a very close connection with Dr. Kate, who is sort of a legendary figure within the Northwoods. Within
I would say so.
Within even the history of, you know, medicine in a way. And her legacy obviously lives on with the Dr. Kate Museum.
Yes.
And that is sort of what this is really all about, is raising money for that museum, raising money for her mission. So Harriet, I want to ask you, when did you get involved with this, and what was sort of that inspiration for you to say, this is really cool and I want to be a part of this?
It was about 1.5 years ago, and Marsha and I had become friends, and her enthusiasm was contagious. We almost immediately, my husband and I, agreed to be docents at the museum, and the more I learned about it and the story, Dr. Kate and the Penny Parade, the more it touched my heart.
Yeah.
So.
And here you are, and 70 years into this, and what it's become today. How does that make you feel, Marsha?
Well, first of all, the original people, Dr. Kate and Otto Burek, would be absolutely astounded that we're still talking about this, and that we have a museum, and we've given several scholarships, and we raised this year over 2 million pennies.
Wow.
And the story, it just has life.
And they're not stopping there, Nate.
No, we're not.
Not stopping there. But I think the fun really comes in, though, this weekend. This Saturday is the annual parade taking place at 11 a.m., if I'm not mistaken.
The parade's at 1.
Parade's at 1.
Parade's at 1.
Okay, parade's at 1.
Yeah.
And you can check that out right at the Dr. Kate Museum, if I'm
Exactly.
mistaken. What can we expect with this this year's festivities? What's all going on, Marsha?
Well, we start at 7:30 in the morning with a pancake breakfast at the...
So you got a few left.
You already sold him on that.
at the Woodruff Community Center.
Okay.
And
Now you're
all
speaking my language.
proceeds go to the museum. And then at 10 o'clock, we start our program on the grounds behind One Penny Place with Life on the Island. It's a musical group with Cindy Sira, Cindy Scroble, and Randy Good, who are part of the Trillium group and who also have formed this group of 3, Life on the Island. They will play a multitude of instruments and have various music.
Yeah.
And
so
then
there's food and music and
Pancake
parades.
breakfast, right? And then comes a parade.
At 11 o'clock is our nostalgic commemorative program. And we have various speakers, including Otto Burek's daughters, and Betty Grundy, who was one of the original nurses at the first hospital in the area, and Bud Roberts, who is quite a storyteller. And then our keynote speaker is Sean Conrad, the screenwriter from New York City. But all day we have petting zoo, bouncy houses, face painting. That's all free to kids.
Perfect.
And we have food and beverages, beer.
It all benefits, obviously, a great cause, and I know the Dr. Kate Museum, you folks are working on expanding the place a little bit. Where are we at in that equation? Yeah.
I'm afraid we have a very long way to go, but the determination is there absolutely to make it happen. There are so many gifts we've been given at the museum of World War II uniforms and different epics,
Memorabilia and
all
artifacts.
of it, all of it. And it just has nowhere to go now, so we need to expand a
I
bit.
think it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I feel it. Northwoods, come out, please.
This is the
support this
optimist
group.
in Jeff, and I've got a good feeling
Well,
as
you know,
well.
Dr. Kate had a dream when she started out wanting a hospital. That
Seemed
was
far-fetched at the time, right, yeah.
So we too have a dream.
Here we are.
I love it. I love it. Of course,
Love you guys.
this weekend, Saturday, come hang out, enjoy some history, enjoy some good times. We appreciate all the work that
Parade
you
is
two
at
are
1.
doing. Parade's at 1.
Parade's at 1.
1 o'clock, folks at home.
2:30, Richie Yorkovich's polka band.
Ooh.
5 o'clock.
That's all you. You're the polka.
Yeah.
I can do polka all day.
All right, guys. I appreciate you coming on and telling us about Dr. Kate, the museum, and, of course, the parade. In the meantime, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back after this. Speaking of petting